Okay, before I go back together with this heater slash AC box, I figured I would show a couple areas of drainage that need to be open and what happens when they're not. Um, right down there is the drain for the evaporator. The evaporator will drip down here. If that blocks up, obviously the water is going to rise and it's going to go in here. Over here you have, that's the recirculation fresh air vent. Okay, so the fresh air vent is up here. This also lets water in. So when the water comes in, it has to go out that drain down there. When that drain is stopped up, like it was in this car, the water has nowhere to go. So if you look at it and you study it, you probably can see a water line. So the water will rise up until it gets higher than this door, and then it will spill over and it goes right into your interior. And then depending on how the car is parked, it will either stay up there by the passenger side footwell, or it will run all the way back to the back seat. And once the carpet gets wet with the jute padding underneath it, if you don't dry it out, it's certain death for your floor pan over a period of years. So the easiest thing to do is just to clean it out. You have to take the box apart, unfortunately, but it's not a hard job. This one's cleaned out. There's a little rubber flapper on the inside of it, which moves freely. And that will fix all of your leaks as far as this box goes. Other common areas of leak that can be confused with this are the windshield. If you look right here, that's original. These like to dry out and they will leak. And then one I ran into a couple weeks ago, what I'd never seen before, is when we put on the aftermarket ECUs, which this one's going to get one. There's a plug that I pull out down under the box, which I learned from another person in this industry. And that plug lets you get your O2 sensor harness and whatever wires and map sensor lines in the car. Well, if you run the wires a certain way, water can travel down that and they can get into the car. So that's something else to watch for. I've done that on a bunch of cars and never had it leak water before, but I had a car here that I didn't do the install on and it was leaking water. It was kind of a trick to find, but it certainly leaked. And, you know, we had to deal with that somewhat. So there you go. Water leaks are never fun.